Content makes poor man rich. Discontent makes rich man poor. Benjamin Franklin. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Mind Your Language. I hope this video finds you in excellent health and extreme happiness. Friends, I had told you that we will be starting a new series from this video onwards, and the name of the series is Wordsworth. So let me first explain to you what Wordsworth actually will bring to you, because it's very important that you know what you're getting into before we actually start doing this. You would have observed that we have been discussing idioms or terms or difference between two relative terms which may look similar but actually are not. We have been doing all this, and many of you had asked me to do shows or episodes on spoken Hindi and spoken English. Well, that is not possible because of two reasons. One is that we will require very frequent videos on that, and the second reason is that spoken Hindi is a different cup of tea altogether. And as far as spoken English is concerned, there are umpteen number of channels which have been doing an excellent job of it. So let me not get into that. That is the reason for not doing it. But there was another suggestion that came my way. That is to do something about improving the vocabulary of people. How do we do it? Because if I discuss a word, for example, we don't require that 4 or 5 minutes time. In 4 or 5 minutes time, we can discuss 3 or 4 words. For example, I'm telling you. So, what do we do? That is when this idea struck me. Why not do an entirely different series? Why not name it something different? And that thought prompted me to bring to you this new series called Wordsworth. So every 10th episode on this channel will be Wordsworth, where we will discuss a few words in a day. Since I have eaten up a lot of time already telling you about the concept, let me just take up 2 words today that we can learn together. One of the words that I learned from reading the Know Your English column of the Hindu is very special to me, and I thought I will share about that with you today. And the word is pusillanimous. Pusillanimous means weak or not strong. This is more to do with the spirit or the intellect of the person rather than the physique. So we are not talking about physical weakness, but it is the willpower or the strength of your soul or spirit, whatever you can call it. So pusillanimous means weak or not so strong. It comes from the Latin word pusillus. Pusillus means very, very small. So it later on became pusillanimous in English. How can we use this word? For example, it is time we stood up to the bullies and dropped this pusillanimous approach. Or we can also say the team lost because of the pusillanimous effort on the field. Right? So this is pusillanimous. The second word I wanted to discuss with you is rubbernecks. What is the quality of rubber? What is the special quality of rubber? Whenever you say rubber, the first thing that comes to your mind is its elasticity. So when a person is accused of having a rubber neck, that means this person's neck actually is very flexible? No, that is not. But what would you do if your neck is very flexible? You will be able to stretch it this way, that way, here, there, right? So a person having a rubber neck is generally someone who is more interested in what is happening on the road. He might be driving a car. Instead of looking straight ahead, he would strain sideways to look at the procession that is happening, or look at the disturbance that is happening on the road, or a quarrel that is happening somewhere when he's driving, or even walking for that matter. When you're walking, but you're drawn towards a very interesting scene happening at a shop, or a procession, or a fight, or a quarrel, or something that actually takes your attention off the road and makes you look sideways. That is called rubberneck. You peep into something when you should be looking ahead. So Radha is such a rubberneck. She cannot keep her eyes on the road. Always gets distracted by fancy advertisements or processions. Right. So I hope this makes an interesting learning, and I hope you would like this entire series of Wordsworth, and you would render your support and you would encourage me as you have been doing all these days. So keep listening, watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and also keep recommending the channel to your friends. Until we meet next time, mind your language.